Maybe an apology would do.
Hug.
No, Gary, don't fucking touch me. All right.
I'm touching the entire time.
God damn it.
Oh, look at that. He got out of it. Gary wiggled out of it.
He's not out of it. He hasn't made things
That's
better
what he
for
does.
me.
He gets cute and wiggles out of it.
And also doesn't apologize. He never says sorry.
That's
this
true,
is
Gary.
This is a very Filipino thing that I have to endure.
Should I bring
My
you
parents,
fruit?
he still has not said sorry.
Do
He
Filipinos
won't
not
say the
sorry?
fucking word.
They
My
bring
dad,
food. They
my
bring
dad
food.
does not say sorry. My parents have never said sorry.
That must be why I get along with Filipino people.
Well,
I also never say
you're
sorry.
unapologetic.
Yeah, I also don't say sorry. That's a big connection.
There we go.
Oh,
There you go.
we figured it out.
Yeah, me in
Dude.
between two assholes.
Oh no, you wish. You're in between two butt cheeks
Yeah.
because you are the asshole. Pretty good.
That was solid.
Pretty good, Gary.
We
Jeff
love,
and Gary back again.
we love you, Wilfred.
Yeah. Gary said he'd try harder from now on.
He said that so many fucking weeks in a row.
Yeah, but he meant it this time.
No, he
it's
hasn't.
It's on the.
He has not. He hasn't meant it any other time.
Did you mean it, Gary?
I always mean it
Then why don't you do it?
because I need to do it. You're inspiring me.
I
You're
spent-
inspiring more.
I'm trying to read this fucking book about how I'm trying to be nice to Gary.
Yeah.
You know.
He has
What book?
crippling ADD.
Oh, the Dale Carnegie book?
Yeah.
You can't focus on nothing. It's not his fault. He's disabled.
Wilfred, you don't need a book to.
To learn how to be nice to you? Yeah, I do. I also probably need to go back to therapy for this.
Oh, have you not been going to therapy?
No, I graduated out for a little bit.
Oh, okay. All right.
Gary, are you going?
No, that's also on the to-do list.
Yeah, we need to get your life on
We
track.
definitely do need to get your life on
Yeah.
track.
Let's get Gary's life
You know,
on
I
track.
contacted another comedian, the one that we were previously talking about last week,
Uh-huh.
because she had they were talking about it on her pod. I happened to stumble upon her pod about like
Who?
Caitlin.
Oh,
Aloof?
okay.
Yeah, I was listening to the Pat Bircher episode, and they were talking about mental health, and I was like, oh, I should contact her and see where she goes, which I did.
Okay.
Yeah, so I took steps towards that.
All right.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Good,
it was an
Gary.
old episode.
Gary,
Yeah,
I'm glad that you're trying to work things out,
yeah,
but that doesn't mean that you I don't.
it will benefit.
I know. And I hope so.
Yeah.
And I
You
hope
contacted her just to get that information, though, right?
Yeah.
I think that her new body is why he contacted
don't do this,
Yeah.
Jeff.
I don't know. It's
Yeah.
Gary.
No.
You know how Gary
Yeah,
operates.
he's like, oh, I see a midriff. I better
Yeah.
send a DM.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
no.
always curious about Gary's motives.
No, it was on
It is
the
to
up
better
and up.
yourself?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I didn't find her podcast because I was looking for her. I Googled Bircher, and pod. I wanted to hear him. I saw some clip and I was like, oh, I wonder if he does any pods. And yeah, so they were talking about it on that.
How was that pod? Was Caitlin prepared for that podcast?
Well, it seems like her
That's
pod.
not a sincere question.
I
was
know,
just
you're being a dick.
judgmental.
But yeah, she it seems like all the people that she has on, she's like really good friends with. So it's
Yeah. Maybe I
there's
should
that.
consider having good friends on this podcast.
Gary's your good friend.
No.
Gary, why do you
Starting-
wiggle out?
he's
Did you get in trouble with your mom or your parents a lot growing up and have to cute your way out of it?
No, but I feel like that happened in school sometimes.
Is that why you go to that mode?
Yeah.
He went to this
How
cuddly
often-
cute
How
mode, I
often did you
noticed.
not how many homework assignments did not get turned in?
Oh, quite a few.
What's the percentage?
40.
No,
30?
probably a quarter of them didn't get. Yeah.
And
It's
would you
interesting
go?
'cause
Would
I-
you
I would
giggle
think
and
I was
hug?
like a B. I was like a.
I feel like you're
a
doing-
B minus student.
Yeah, I don't think you're doing B- work here.
No, this is a whole new ball game, man.
Yeah.
You're a B minus student.
Yeah,
B minus.
B minus.
Teetering on C plus, Gary.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What were you?
B plus.
I was B+.
Yeah, we're two B pluses.
Yeah,
Oh,
3.2,
okay.
3.2,
Yeah.
baby.
Oh, you're 3.2. I was
You know what a B plus student is, Gary?
Huh.
That's a dumb kid with a strong work ethic.
Oh.
That's actually, you know what I was. So that conversation with the teacher that was driving me to Atlantic City yesterday.
Uh-huh.
One of the things that I brought up was because I worked in schools,
Yeah.
and one of the things that I told all of my students is, at least cheat. At
Really?
the very least, cheat on your homework, because that shows that you're showing some initiative and you're
Yeah.
getting the work done.
You know, that is an interesting concept that you brought up. We had in school, sometimes someone would have their older siblings like books,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and they just use the same books over and over
Yeah.
again. And then we would kind of like pass it around.
See, this is the thing, Gary. You went to an all-boys school.
Yeah.
I went to an all-boys school.
Yeah.
We understood that there's an economy of like cheating that goes on.
Yeah.
We're all helping each other out. You shouldn't have had 25% of your homework assignments not turned in. You should have had 100% of them turned in, and you only
you
did
did.
like 50% of them.
See, yeah. I get what you're saying.
Work
But-
smarter, Gary, not
Yeah.
harder.
There we go.
Is this? I do want to sincerely want to ask. Is this a hard work for you to like do the research
No,
for the pod?
it's not. It's more of like I don't just when I get on the computer, I'm just like doing other stuff. It's
His
unfortunately-
ADD kicks in.
Just why don't you just jerk off first?
and
then that
that
way
nothing.
You're not.
I
you're
have not
fueled
looked
with
at
horniness.
at porn in so long. Like it's really I reevaluated. I was like, wow, I haven't really looked at porn. Something came up, and I was just like, oh, it's not. This computer's not about porn. It's not. That's the least
This
of my distress.
computer's not about porn. He's got a separate porn computer. He's got a virus-riddled computer.
I'm gonna have another weird dream.
That's
I'm gonna have another
just-
weird dream. Cousins are gonna be asking about my other
Covered
porn
in pubes
he,
and goo.
he opens it up. It's like so.
Yeah. Time for the porn computer.
It's an old MacBook from
Yeah.
2010.
Yeah, it's got like Norton antivirus.
Yeah. Opens it up. Has to close 48 windows. Bing, 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 bing. Close all of his
Different feet.
windows.
Yeah. So, I mean, if I'm asking a lot of you, Gary, you can let me know, and I will stop having you be a part of this podcast.
He can't focus on nothing. He gets distracted, don't you, Gary?
Do you meditate?
I do, in the morning.
You do?
Yeah.
How long?
I'm at 10 minutes. You fuckers.
I can't imagine you doing it good.
Well, it's mostly just breathing exercises. So
Yeah.
it gives me like a couple. It gives
But
me
how
one-
often? How distracted are you while you're meditating?
Oh, like the first few minutes, like the number of thoughts that are going through my head.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to meditating, it's all about the attempt.
Yeah, I guess that's true. It's about like figuring out how to recorrect.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking with this guy on Saturday about meditation because he is like trying to get back into comedy. I was talking about meditation and whatever, and he was saying his look at meditation is less about like redirecting your thoughts, and I guess it's the same now that I'm thinking about it. He's more about like just not thinking at all.
Yeah, clearing the mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's about but if thoughts do pop up, you let them exist, but you don't have to prescribe any like whether you don't have to like judge it at all.
Yeah, you let it go.
Yeah.
Thoughts are leaves going down a stream.
Oh, I've heard the cloud metaphor where you're just looking at the sky and then like the thought is the cloud and you just let it pass. And
No.
you're still like looking.
No, there are leaves in a
The
stream.
leaves in a stream.
Yeah.
No. I
What
like
the
clouds.
No,
what do you
I
say?
like
Clouds in the sky?
You look at when you're looking at this.
You shut the fuck up right now.
There are
And
leaves
then-
in a fucking. We don't all. Not everyone has the luxury of living at the top of their building and getting
Of
to
a
look at the
6-story walk up.
Yeah.
They're
Thank
in
you very
leaves
much.
in a goddamn stream.
Not all of us live in a penthouse. Okay.
I'll fucking kill you over this.
Do you meditate?
Yeah, but not often enough.
Oh, okay.
I actually did it right before. I didn't realize it was right before you guys got here. I thought it was earlier in the day. But I did it like 6:30, and then I think that's why I was kind of low energy for the last one, because I think it took a lot out of me. Sometimes just like trying to meditate and focus is exhausting as fuck.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I disagree.
Well, I don't do it enough. Is what I'm getting at.
I think you're completely wrong.
I think it's the third thing that I do in the morning. Yeah.
Oh, you're going to take us through your morning routine.
Really?
Number
Yeah.
one.
Number one, ice water. I have a little bottle of water there, and then what is it? Allergy medication. And
That's
then
number two.
That's number 2.
And then 3 is
Coffee.
Okay. Coffee.
Coffee, and then the meditation.
You must be pissing all morning.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Water and coffee right away.
Yeah.
I
It's,
coffee right away.
Yeah.
You coffee right away?
I wake up, I feed dogs, make coffee.
I wake up, open blinds, make the bed, come out here, open the rest of the blinds.
Oh, we're going this way? All right, fine. I
And
wake
then-
up, I open both of my eyes, I take my first breath, I lift the sheets off of my body, I swing my legs
Mine
to the
isn't.
left.
Mine was not that. Fucking coffee was right after.
That was a nice ASMR vibe that you gave. I was like, oh.
I let my feet
Mhm.
touch the cold wood ground.
Dude, that sounded like meditation right there, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, that was solid.
I mean,
I enjoyed that journey.
you can meditate all day long. I'm meditating right now.
No, you're not.
M2, watch this. Just did it. I just fucking meditated.
The look in your eye.
I'm gonna give it a try. Oh,
See? You can do it whenever.
not that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Checking
Alright,
in,
it's,
clock in to the present time.
All right, Gary, fix this podcast.
Fix this pod.
Yeah, Gary, you
Alright.
screwed it up.
Yeah.
It's time to get back on track. What'd you look
Alright.
up? Anything sexy?
Oh, this one's fun, dude. This
Oh,
is
yeah?
from NPR. This is about a food writer who recreates American classics with Asian flavor.
Okay,
Yeah. So, yeah.
I know that guy.
You know
I've
him?
seen him on Instagram or TikTok.
Let me see.
Frankie
Spin it.
Gao. Gao? G-A-W?
And he also, I think he used to like make his kids like try foods. I don't know. I think that's the guy that I'm thinking about.
What's his name?
Frankie, G-A-W is his last name.
Frankie G-A-W.
Yeah.
GAW?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Taiwanese American food creator.
Let's see here.
And what he does is he's
You gotta go
adding...
Frankie first.
Thought he'd come right up.
Oh, look at this. Toasted sesame flavored Cheerios. Would that
Well, I love
interest you?
cereal.
Yeah.
If he put that on Lucky Charms.
Oh. Dude, is that your go-to? Is that your number one?
Lucky Charms?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best cereal.
Okay. I'm more of a Frosted Flakes kind of guy. Dude, listen to this. A Pop-Tart with strawberry. Is it lychee or lychee? How do you pronounce it?
Lychee.
Lychee.
That's how I do it.
Yeah. Strawberry lychee frosting. How does that sound for you, Jeff?
That sounds good. Oh, he does. He makes these little cooking videos on Instagram. Oh, that does look good. Oh, yeah. Look at that.
What is that? Like
Yeah.
a dumpling minestrone?
Look like it.
Ooh.
Yeah, look like a dumpling minestrone. This is a recipe roulette. 3 random ingredients. Oh, and then he has to make it.
Ooh.
Oh. Yeah, this isn't the guy that I thought.
No, he's a fun cooking guy. Oh, okay. He's
He's a Midwest guy.
Is he?
He grew up in Cincinnati, Ohio. And parents from Taiwan. And,
Ooh.
Seattle apartment.
Oh, look at that. That looks good. Melon balls and strawberries. With
Oh, yeah.
Fruity Pebbles.
Oh, that sounds
Whoa,
very
whoa.
healthy.
Not the Fruity Pebbles part.
No.
Yeah,
nor
see?
Nor the.
Well, you need a balance, though.
And condensed milk.
Yeah, not
Sweetened
that
condensed
either.
Oh,
milk.
no.
It's like a
Asians
dessert.
love condensed milk.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
probably
my-
adding to the diabetes.
Yeah,
That does.
definitely.
That's
yeah.
no good for your diabetes.
No, not at all.
When was the last time you had condensed milk?
Oh man, it's been forever. I can't remember. No.
I think I made something with it. Like, let's say within the last 9 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've probably consumed it in some way. I've had like Filipino desserts, but not directly. I can't remember.
Oh, you know what I've been doing? What I did for a little bit, because I had suman
Oh.
that my parents, that I flew back with.
Nice.
I still have some,
Yeah.
actually, and from May.
Is it in the freezer?
It's in the freezer.
All right, that's so Filipino.
And I was turning the suman into mango sticky rice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
How'd it turn out?
pretty fucking good, man.
Delish, dude.
Yeah.
That's nice, dude.
Oh, that looks good. I
I'm
made
what do
ube
you-
Pop-Tarts.
You don't even know what ube tastes like.
It tastes like vanilla.
Vanilla Pop Tarts.
It's just purple vanilla.
It tastes better than that.
What, ube?
Yeah.
It's vanilla.
There's some restaurant. Is it Collier? Yeah, and they did like ube. I think was it donuts, like ube cream in the.
What was your
donuts?
breakfast when you were growing up?
Ube donuts?
No, definitely.
Did you have Filipino stuff growing up?
On the weekends? But if it was like Monday through Friday, it was either bagels or cereal. My dad was a big bagel guy.
Oh wow, what a lazy dad.
Yeah,
Bagels? A lot of
Bagels.
calories in bagels.
there
Yeah.
is. Yeah, we'd
Calorie
buy bagels once a week. We'd buy like 2 dozen on Tuesday nights because they were cheap.
Yeah?
Oh,
It was a discount night.
even lazier.
Yeah, no, that's cost efficient. That's frugal. What about you?
Do they make ube bagels?
No, that wouldn't be good.
Why not?
You could. That would
I
be
guess,
good.
I guess sweet bagel. Yeah, I guess that is a
Like
thing.
a cinnamon raisin with an
Yeah.
ube cream cheese.
I'm not a fan of sweet bagels though.
Oh,
Do you like sweet bagels?
I was into it for a little
I
bit
feel like I want to
Yeah.
do an ube taste test now.
to see if. How about we?
Doesn't it taste like vanilla? Am I wrong?
Okay, here's what we'll do: is we're gonna make some. We'll get you something ube, and then we'll get you something vanilla, and dye it purple.
Oh, that's
Oh.
And then
good.
we have to and you have to figure out which one's ube.
Ooh.
That'd be interesting.
You could also just kind of, I think, blindfold me.
That
No.
no. There needs to be some level of trickery.
I mean, I could just not. I could close my eyes.
No.
You're
Dude,
trying
we
to
should
figure
make
out the
some
right
of this
purple.
guy's recipes.
I growing up, there's oatmeal involved.
Mm-hmm.
And then my dad lost his job for like 2 years while I was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
And he got into making me. He would do like garlic fried rice and eggs.
Nice.
Yeah, that was like the.
Did your dad wait? Did he teach you how to cook it?
No,
Or is that what you're saying? He just
he was doing it himself.
He was doing it himself. Oh,
My-
okay.
My parents didn't teach me anything.
Ooh, it's ube
There was
cream
no-
cheese.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Whoa,
look
look
at
how
all
cream
purple
cheese
that is.
frosting.
Look at your fucking notifications.
Oh, look at that.
Are you going nuts
I don't know.
on Instagram or on
Or-
TikTok?
I never go on here.
Dude, your notifications were crazy.
Well, I'm closing. I'm not looking at it.
Let me see.
No.
Come on.
What?
Did you get a bunch of likes? What's
You
going
got a
on?
bunch of followers too.
I never look at it.
No?
No, I don't pay attention to it.
That's
Oh,
probably better for you.
Yeah.
That's
I'm not
very
getting
good.
sucked into that TikTok game.
Yeah.
it's
Stuff
the-
that leads you to brain rot. You been seeing this stuff on brain rot?
No.
Google brain rot.
Okay.
It's all these kids being like, skibbity toilet, Ohio. No cap.
you're
Skibbity,
not,
skibbity,
you're
skibbity.
not above it.
You're the same.
You're the one that showed me Skibbity Toilet.
Skibbity
Yeah.
toilet's cool.
And you
It's a whole story.
But yeah, I mean, Australia is about to ban social media for anyone under the age of 16, I think.
Good for them.
I like that.
Yeah. Social media needs to be reined in.
Yeah.
Look at
Yeah.
Wilfred. He went to look at my thing. Now he's checking his own stuff.
Yeah.
He got sucked into his own thing. Get out of there. Social media is bad for your brain. Now you're on
Yeah.
Instagram?
Yeah,
What'd you do that for?
I just need to see if I've got new stuff going on.
You're in the middle of a thing and
Hey,
then
I'm
immediately
the
just get
ADD
sucked
one,
in.
dude. I'm the ADD.
Yeah, close that. Get off that social media.
Some guy named Reggie just followed me.
It's going to lead to brain rot.
Dude, I just bought a refurbished Apple Watch, so that way.
From where?
Back market.
Hey!
Yeah.
He got a laptop.
I got 2 laptops from
I'm
there
thinking
just
about getting
recently.
an Apple Watch too.
Okay. Yeah.
What
that
made
way.
you- how'd you find this? Did you just look for a refurbished stuff?
He's
Yeah,
looking
look for
for-
refurbished.
It was the first thing that popped up.
Yeah.
Solid business.
Yeah.
Good
And,
price.
Good
yeah.
SEO.
Yeah.
Great SEO. You got to respect the SEO.
Yeah. And so, like, I looked at, like, Apple's refurbished stuff. I'm like, oh, this is too expensive.
Did you get the watch already?
I did. How
do you like it? You're
Oh, no. I ordered it. Excuse me. I ordered it, and it should be here, I don't know, 3 to 5 days.
I'm gonna ask you for your review when it comes in because I'm thinking about being an Apple Watch guy.
Yeah. And so I got it because I'm like, oh, I feel like my parents are so old. I need to be connected in some way just in case a call comes. And so like I've been going to the coffee shop and like and hiding my phone. But I feel so disconnected. I'm like,
Maybe you
I
can
get
text people
scared.
back now too.
I think so. Yeah.
It's not gonna text. He's not gonna
Yeah,
text people.
I bet he's not even gonna be able to read that thing.
Yeah.
Bifocal.
I got the biggest one. I got the
Yeah.
the 44.
Are you gonna wear it like a diver, like you're wearing your one right now?
Yeah. Oh, you mean like back
Oh
like
yeah,
this?
on the inside.
On the inside.
And you wear yours on your right wrist? You both wear your watches wrong.
Because I'm left-handed. You got to wear it on your opposite hand.
Yeah.
You've been left-handed this whole time?
I
You didn't know that?
I just started.
You've always been left-handed?
I just started.
Did you know this?
It's new.
I saw him right. I was like, yeah, my man. That's why. Because I saw the watch. I was like, oh, and I saw you right one time. I was like, oh, he's left-handed.
Yeah. I put my wallet on my left side.
No,
watch
you
on my right
don't.
side. I swear I do.
Your wallet's on your left?
I usually it's not
under your
now.
left cheek.
It's not right now because there's no reason for me to have my wallet.
That's
in my house.
disgusting.
Wallet on my left.
That is
Watch
disgusting.
my right.
Just let me see the here. I gotta try that. Let me switch this up.
Oh,
Let's see here. I'm on the right where it's naturally.
you're gonna hate
supposed
it.
to be.
it's not gonna feel good.
It's gonna feel bad.
Yeah. Let's
Oh.
see. Oh, this is awful.
But do you put your?
Yeah.
Does your phone go in your other back pocket?
No.
Oh, my phone goes in my other back pocket.
Oh, this
so
is
it's even.
terrible.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a different guy. I'm gay now.
You haven't been gay this whole time. You haven't been.
Is this all that it goes on? Oh, it feels so weird.
Yeah, I hate that. Cause my phone goes in my left pocket and wallet in the right. But when like my wallet's out, like I feel like unbalanced. Plus, I have no ass cheeks.
Yeah, you really have no
yeah,
ass
you
cheeks,
need,
Gary.
you need stuff to. You should be putting bagels in your back pocket.
Yeah, Gary. Gary, it is insane that you ran a little mini marathon with no ass cheeks. How did you power your feet?
Dude, it's all muscle back there.
Oh, wow, this feels... Oh, phone on the left, wallet on the left.
Do you feel funnier?
Oh, I feel gross.
Wait, your phone and your wallet are on the left?
Yeah, right
That's
now.
horrible, dude.
Yeah, this
Oh,
feels
Even it out,
terrible.
dude. Even it out.
You put a phone in the front
Oh,
pocket.
you're okay. I thought you meant in your back pocket.
Oh, no way. I got to switch. I got to switch.
Yeah.
I do always, and I always take my. Whenever I am on stage, I take the phone out. It's always on the stool.
Oh,
yeah,
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 that's common practice.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. That's where it belongs. Wallet on the right. That's
There we go.
All right. Okay.
I agree.
left-handed. Did you have to
Yeah.
use special scissors in school and stuff?
I was bad. I was bad at
Don't they give 'em-
scissors.
Yeah, they have left-handed scissors.
You got weird scissors.
But I didn't have access to those.
Then you get the left-handed safety scissors?
No.
Oh, you didn't have access to them?
No.
Good.
Yeah, it's went to
Learn
Catholic
our
school.
ways.
Yeah.
They see him in school and like the white teacher. Yes, learn our ways. Like, oh my god! Like, oh, he's a lefty.
He's left-handed. Stop eating that goofy food. He's left-handed.
Yes.
Keeps eating the food all goofy.
Yeah. Get rid of those chopsticks and put those in your right hand.
All right.
Just like parents like visiting the school to see if they want to send their kids there. Walk by the door and hear like, learn our ways.
Yeah, they just keep hearing snippets that just
Snippets
sound
of
looks
racism.
incredibly racist.
This Asian kid crying. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, just oh my god.
Yeah.
All right. So
Stop
back to
being
this guy.
gay with your left. Just little snippets.
All right. So I'm interested in this guy now because he's like, I've always straddled this sort of in-between space. He's like, growing up in the Midwest, I never felt Asian enough. But then being with my Asian family, I didn't feel American enough.
Why do you find like that's a unique story?
Yeah. No, I mean, or unique?
Yeah.
Well,
I feel like every one of us feels that way.
like regardless.
I never did.
You don't, Jeff. I think you do have an issue where you don't feel Asian enough.
Yeah.
You often don't feel Asian enough. Yeah.
I remember this one time, it was Little League, and we had a double header. And so we had to have like food, and my dad brought food, and everybody else had like, sandwiches and whatnot. And my dad busts out this, Tupperware with like rice and chicken. And then we kind of looked at each other, and like we kind of had this moment like, oh, we're different. and like than everybody else, and everyone else kind of like was like kind of looking over. I could tell, but it felt real weird. Like it felt like normal, but I was like, oh, we could have stopped at Subway and kind of ate like everybody else. So that feeling of not like being like that was just one of those. I was like, oh, we're really we're feeling more Filipino than like ever. I guess like
You didn't like that feeling?
It was. Yeah, I have to say I didn't like the feeling.
What were all the other kids eating? Subway sandwiches?
Yeah, sandwiches and juice boxes and whatnot.
I gotta say, I feel more Asian than ever in that sense all the time now. Because I feel like last night, Atlantic City, everyone's like dressed like they're in their Republican cosplay. And then I go up there looking like I do. And also the other comics look as lib as I do, but they're white. And I could feel being like I was getting heckled like that. Quickly.
Oh, that's shitty.
I was doing like, I have the premise about how, this joke about like, I was like, my girlfriend keeps giving me dry hand jobs. Some lady goes, women don't do that. And I was like, you can't pretend. You can't even go along with me for one fucking joke about how. And that was the second joke that they heckled me through. Couldn't get through the first one.
Were you the other comics get heckled at all?
No, because there's the host, and then I was the first up.
Oh, you took Bullet.
I took Bullet, got all the heckles, and then I told them, you have to let us get through jokes, or this is gonna be an awful night. So. And eventually, like, so I, like, kind of lashed out on them, told them that you have to let us get through jokes. It got really tense, and they stopped having fun. And then I was like, okay, I overcorrected this room, I guess. So you have to have fun. I'm not here to be an assistant principal. I'm here to, like, make you guys laugh. And then eventually it ended up being fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you had to yell at them a little bit.
I had to yell at them. But I do think that, like, they didn't do that through the host, who's a white guy.
Was he doing crowd work?
Just as much as I did.
Did he start off doing a bunch of crowd work, just calling out and stuff?
No, I think he weaved it in.
All right. All right. This passes the... all right, y'all. I got no further questions.
Yep. So you're allowing this to be racism?
Yep. All right, I'll allow it.
This one gets to be racism. All right.
It sounded like racism from the beginning.
But honestly, dealing with like Trumpers, I don't care as much because I can tell that we're both coming from different places.
Yeah.
And we have to figure out how to meet in the middle. But dealing with libs that treat me that way is so much more annoying.
Where do you find those? Oh, like at Eastville?
Like last time I did Bitches Brew.
What?
Found those. Yeah, the Park Slope libs.
Yeah.
You got heckled by Park Slope people?
They weren't okay. It wasn't heckling, but it was 3 ladies up front, just clearly they're like whispering about me. And I was like, "What are we talking about?" And they wouldn't like let me they wouldn't talk to me. And then it just like derailed the set, and then they just continued to be rude during my set.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
And then Union Hall. I mean, you know the Union Hall's a fucking hellscape.
Union Hall hates my ass.
Yeah.
It hates you too?
Hates me, Gary.
Union Hall doesn't like comedy.
They don't like me.
They love you, Gary.
It was a good show last night.
At Union Hall?
You were at Union Hall?
I didn't have anything to do, so I was like, I'll go check out, what is it? Frankenstein's Baby, like the new Monday night show. And I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, you saw me at Union Hall before.
I did. They
oh,
loved
man.
you.
Did they?
Wonder if my mic has not been plugged in this whole time.
Oh, no. Wilfred, say it ain't so.
We'll see.
This was not on me then.
How would you know? What makes you say that?
Because I pushed it in just a little bit.
Oh, it was probably touching.
Yeah, maybe there was enough contact. I did keep seeing the bounce. Anyway.
Oh, yeah, you're bouncing.
So you went to Union Hall last night?
I did.
To see who?
Frankenstein's Baby. That's the name of the show.
Who's the comedian who was on the show?
Mike Kaplan. The hosts are Allison Leiby, Joyelle, and Gondelman. There's like 4 of them,
okay.
and they
Yeah.
rotate through. And last night it was Allison and Joyelle, and yeah, it was a fun show. Mike Kaplan was on. Who else? Mika Mo. Some other randoms that I wasn't familiar
Fascinating.
Wait, hold on. We haven't talked about this.
What?
Garri did a show.
with. What show?
I saw you were booked on a show like 2 weeks ago, maybe?
Oh, was it Mike Lee's?
Maybe? I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh, I like
maybe it was
Mike
Mike
Lee.
Lee. Yeah, it was over in Culture Lab, Long
was
Island
it?
City. It was good. It was a weird different. It was a different space. It was like huge. Like it's like a art.
Yeah, it's an art
Warehouse.
gallery thing.
Yeah,
it's like
an
a
art
giant-
gallery.
Yeah.
And
Is it strange performing in a space where the walls aren't glitter behind you?
yeah, it was.
How
It was
was-
just huge. It was a huge like a warehouse.
How was Mike? Was he a big ball of anxiety?
Yeah, I could definitely feel like.
I haven't seen him in years, since like COVID.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you should do a show. It was good. Yeah, it was. Yeah, there's about like 30
you know
people.
who messaged me earlier today was one of the people who run the Filipino Comedy Festival.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna mention a name, but they just messaged me because they said,
They saw you popped off. Now they want a piece. Look at this. Now look at them crawling, begging for crumbs.
I met 2 people who said, this Filipino comedian has keeps showing up on my feed. An audience member was rude to him, and the background was green and white, and then a laughing emoji. And I was like, that's so. That was not at all a compliment at all. It was like,
Yeah.
I met 2 people who said their IG feed is a little bit more annoying because you're on it.
That was
Wait,
it.
that's
Yeah,
all
they
they
didn't
said
need
to
to
you?
acknowledge that. They needed to tell you that.
Was there any kind of follow-up?
I said that's me annoying audiences in person and on IG, just trying to not.
Yeah.
And then she said you have the personality to deal with it. I was going to message, hey, maybe next year you should message me about doing the Filipino Comedy Festival.
Yeah.
But the day escaped me, so things have. I still might do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll submit for both of us.
Well, don't.
I am not going to submit.
I'll be like, hey.
I
by the way,
will not submit. To
bend
that.
the knee, Wilfred.
I will not.
Bend the knee.
No.
Just throw
You know
your
what I'll
hat
do
in
is
it.
I'll start my own Filipino Comedy Festival with the good comedians.
Was everybody in that festival? Did they all have to submit? Was there anybody that didn't submit? Anybody that was in it that was like asked?
I don't know. I feel like some of them, maybe some of the international people were. There was like some girl from Glasgow or like Scotland, and I was like, oh,
Where
they
the
must have
fuck
asked
are
her.
they finding these people?
I don't know.
We're in the mecca of comedy, and they're looking for Filipinos in Glasgow.
I think she's Scottish. Yeah, like her mom is Scottish, maybe, and I don't know. There was just like a couple people that I
Also,
didn't know.
half. What the fuck are they looking for? How far do they have to look to find a Filipino comedian?
They didn't.
So many fucking loopholes they did just to bend around me.
Yeah, why? I don't know. It's so strange to me. So if you say something, I guarantee if you say something, they'll be like, "Yeah, just submit."
And if they say just submit, I will. I think I might say I will not submit.
No, I say I will not bend the knee to you.
Like what? There's 17 Filipinos in New York City that do comedy.
Yeah,
Approximately. That's not an exact number.
give
All
or
right.
take.
Let's go to
17 and a
20.
half maybe.
Let's do 20.
20 and a half because Michael Cruz Kane is half.
There you go. Michael Cruz Kane is half Filipino?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
That's whiter than I do.
Yeah.
Dude, his kids look Asian, more Asian than he does.
Really?
And also, every single time a Filipino Comedy Festival comes around, that guy's full on it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's in a lot of things. He's always on one of those types of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He must have fantastic reps.
At the same time, I also am, like, I got asked to do an Asian show, and I'm like, this guy's doesn't realize that I'm not going to have a good time at that show. So it's like, I wouldn't submit because I don't think I'm going to have a good time anyways.
Oh, you don't want to submit and then bomb. You like to be asked and then bomb?
Yes. I want to be asked and then bomb.
Well, maybe that's why they're not asking, because they know you're going to bomb.
Oh.
Well, they don't know that. The last Filipino Comedy Festival, I was the only one that did well on my show.
Yeah.
Everyone else bombed other than me.
So wait, you've done it before.
I did it 2 years ago.
Then why didn't they have you back? What'd you do?
Did you submit then?
No.
Oh.
What'd you do, though? Did you
I
say
don't know.
something to somebody? Did you say something? Did you make some kind of off-color remark to one of the people that put it together?
No, I
That
don't.
sounds like something you do.
I don't think so. But I do think, like,
Hey, thanks for having me at your festival. Are you getting fat?
yeah. I wouldn't say that to anyone not on this couch.
All right.
But I do think that there's a possibility, like, maybe I didn't follow the page or some shit like that. And I'm sure it's like some small slight that they turn into a big thing.
Maybe that does happen.
Yeah.
I got in trouble at Eastville because I didn't follow back the comedy club.
Oh yeah,
They stopped booking me for like 2 months.
because you didn't follow them
Yeah.
back. People
Good
are so
grief.
freaking. I mean, the issue with all this stuff is social media. There's no etiquette for it yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this is a newish communication.
There's also
style.
no reason to give a fuck like that.
Yeah. Well, some people's etiquette is different than everybody because we're all trying to figure out what the etiquette is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we know about like calling. You don't call at dinner time. We've had 80 years to figure that out.
Okay.
Really?
What?
Is that a thing you subscribe to?
Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
call at dinner time.
Yeah. Like in between, like, what, 5:30 and 7?
Yeah.
You don't call anyone?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
You wouldn't call. I mean,
none of my friends have families. So,
well, that it is a family thing.
Yeah.
yeah,
I
I
just
don't
remember-
call people with families at dinner time.
Right. You don't call people you don't like know.
But I also don't call people with families ever.
But like you can't like that's the rule. Like you don't call like, oh, I need to talk to this person that works over at this business. Blah blah blah
Oh,
blah blah.
sure.
You don't call them.
But I feel like you don't call after 5 p.m. if you're trying to talk business.
Right.
Right.
That's kind of in
I
line
guess
with
that is etiquette. I understand.
that is phone etiquette.
Sorry, yeah.
But there's no like social media like, oh, if you don't follow back, then you are blacklisted.
Yeah.
That's
that
not.
shouldn't be a thing.
That's not a. There's no
That's just
etiquette
pettiness.
for it.
And yeah.
We need established rules.
And also, like, there are moments where, like right now, and I'm sure, like, you know, when you open TikTok, you have a bunch of new notifications. It's hard to keep up with the notifications.
Right.
I don't know who is following. Like, there's the guy that I was talking to about meditation on Saturday. He asked if he could, like, send me a video and whatever, and I was like, follow me now. I will follow you back because that way I can figure out who you are now.
Mm-hmm.
Because if he followed me and, like, I was getting more followers because there's a video that's successful right now, you know? It's hard to keep up with it.
Yeah, I mean, I've had like people like, hey, can we collab on this? And I go, sure. And then I uncollab with it like an hour later because it's like I don't really want it on my thingy, but I was like, I'll give it an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I collab, like the sketch that we did,
Yeah.
I collab with that, and then I take it off my profile, my grid. And it's only on the Reels section.
They're out on mine.
Why don't you collab with Democracy Mao for an hour?
I'll think about it. I think I did it for a little bit.
You did for a little bit.
See, I give a little taste of collab.
But you're done now. You haven't done it in months.
Well, I'll start doing it
Thank
more.
you. And then, Gary, why don't you share the fucking fact that a podcast exists?
I do most of the time.
Only
I mean,
when it's
to
about
be fair,
your foot fetish.
Gary, nobody knows who Gary is anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like I have
that's a
the
good point.
followings that you guys have.
That's a good point.
I'm not bringing in that.
Gary's our operations manager. He's behind the scenes.
Yeah. Do you want to get
Yeah.
back to this? It gets more interesting, dude.
All right, keep going, Gary. What do you got?
All right. So this guy, Frankie, makes a version of the Happy Meal where he steams the bun and marries ground pork with scallions and ginger.
Steamed hams?
Steamed bun.
Steamed bun.
That's
Steamed
from the
just
Simpsons.
bread?
Huh? Yeah, I guess.
Sorry, I didn't
Steamed
understand.
hams? Is the Simpsons meme? Go on.
But it makes it sound like he's like doing bao instead, like as part of like.
But bao is rice flour.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. But he steams the buns,
This
man.
guy thinks he's Asian.
Steamed buns are
And
good.
he gets to do the comedy festivals. He has no
I
idea
know.
what the food is.
I know
Yeah.
it's wild.
I didn't do it this year. I didn't.
You were there?
I was there though. I did. Well, I helped out on another
You went
bit.
there to kiss the ring?
No,
Gary
well,
loves to
Manolo
submit.
asked
You're
me to.
such a traitor.
Gary loves to submit.
He loves submitting.
Please.
Did you submit?
I did not submit.
Oh, I'm sure you did.
Yeah,
I did not
He went there. I'm
submit
like, I'm here to hang, and then he turned around and pulled his pants down and goes, "All right, spank it, spank my little bottom.
Do what you want.
I'm here
Do
to
what
submit.
you want back there.
Yes, I'm yours."
I'm not a sub.
But next year, please.
So this guy, he took McDonald's and did like an Asian spin on it.
Yeah.
That sounds good. What was it again?
There was scallions and ginger, and he tops it off with a chili crunch ketchup.
Ooh,
That sounds tasty.
I had a teriyaki burger in Japan from McDonald's.
How was it?
Here's the thing here's my thought on that.
Oh, here we go.
I think too much flavor.
On the teriyaki burger, it was a bit oversauced.
I've had they have teriyaki burgers in Red Robin's in Seattle,
Oh yeah.
and too much flavor. They have a little pineapple ring.
Mm-hmm.
They do that.
No, I don't think there was a pineapple ring on the McDonald's one. But they did have a what?
Oh, I wouldn't like a pineapple ring on the burger. That
No,
doesn't
because
sound-
it's still a McDonald's patty, and I mean, if you put a pineapple ring on a McDonald's patty,
yeah,
that's all
yeah.
pineapple,
It's
baby.
all pineapple. Yeah.
You know, these patties, they're paper thin.
Yeah.
But it was still, it was good, but it was a little oversauced, a little too sweet. I'm not
Yeah.
a sweet burger.
No, that's no good. Not
But,
at all.
I mean-
Unless but what about a burger with like Sweet Baby Ray's?
No, I'm still out.
Really?
I don't like
Sweet
the
Baby
sweet.
Ray's is like my favorite sauce.
Well, you're a Pacific Islander.
I'll put that on anything.
You love
Really?
sweet.
I don't like it on burgers. I just like mayonnaise and ketchup.
There you go, Gary. Midwestern man right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gary with his fucking whole milk palate.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
a guy from the West Coast.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
coastal elite.
Oh yeah,
Palate.
packed full of
Oh,
fucking
wow.
diabetes in your guts.
Yeah, man, that's too much.
Me and
yeah,
Gary
that's
just
we
got
were-
regular heart disease.
Yeah. Nice, good old.
Gary's also got brain disease.
Yeah,
Clog,
yeah.
right? Hey, we all got brain rot.
Skibbity toilet.
There you go.
Skibbity, 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 skibbity.
As he cooks, he thinks about his father.
Do you think you
his
had
mother?
do you think your brain sucks more now or more as a kid?
Well, I'm older now, so it's probably got to suck a little bit less or more.
Wait, what do you
Just-
mean?
Just get
I'm just-
deteriorates.
Because I know that like I've gotten dumber in the last few years. Also, apparently, there's all these studies that say that COVID has lowered people's IQ.
What, brain fog or just
yeah,
in general?
Because I don't know. It has
Okay.
some. I only read the headline.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
made everybody a couple points less intelligent or something.
Yeah, I do feel less sharp since having COVID 3 times.
And the country is retarded.
Yeah.
You had it 3 times?
Yeah.
Wow. That's a lot.
How many times you have it?
Just once.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we don't all live in ivory towers. okay?
Gary. Jeez. I think I had it at least twice,
Yeah.
and I loved it both times.
Yeah.
Dude, it was intense. I didn't like it at all.
I'm jealous of those people that it didn't even affect.
Oh yeah.
The people that didn't know they had it. Did it make those people dumber?
I guess so. I don't know.
If they weren't sick?
I have no idea.
Probably not. They just were carriers. They just had it on them, and then
I
they,
lost a
like,
job because of. I didn't like the place that Tim works.
Mm-hmm.
I was supposed to be hired the week that I got COVID, and then I got COVID, and they're like, you know what? That was the busiest week of the year. We don't need you anymore.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I thought they didn't like you because you got no Riz.
Well, that too, but they still needed me.
Oh, they would have used you anyways?
Yeah, they didn't have anyone else to hire. They needed me that week.
Oh, man. Rizless host.
Yeah, yeah. And now to host this game show is this Rizless guy who doesn't submit.
Mr. Brain Fog himself.
Yeah.
Wait, how much time have we done?
A whole bunch, Gary. Keep going. What were you going to say?
45. You've done
Yeah,
nothing,
45.
Gary.
No, he
I
has.
talked about this.
This guy's cookies reminds him of his father and his mother.
Yeah.
That's what you said last.
So is there any? Oh, that's what you said last.
What?
His cookies remind.
Oh, as he cooks, he thinks about his father, his mother, his grandparents, and the
No, he
comfort that
doesn't.
these dishes would have brought them.
I know that is stupid.
As
No,
they
he
were.
doesn't.
Yeah, no, he doesn't.
I
What a
always-
stupid thing
So
to
your
say.
dad?
He just lights a candle right next to their picture.
Yeah, yeah, right. He's like just out here, just cooking away, going, "Oh,
Oh.
mom and dad.
Oh, daddy.
Oh,
Whenever my dad taught me how to cook 2 things, chicken and fish, and I always like think about that when I cook.
My
Garri.
parents never taught me anything about food.
Really?
They've taught me very little in my life.
Oh.
They were lucky that they sent me to schools that taught
Took
me
care
good
of 'em.
stuff.
Yeah.
Somebody sounds a little bitter about his parents.
Absolutely.
Oh no.
Why do you think like everyone
Here we
literally
go.
everyone has a comment about how I don't know Tagalog and how I should know it?
That's
And-
common. That's common.
But that's parents not trying to teach.
Yeah.
Wait, your little sister doesn't know it either, right?
No, she doesn't know it. The
So-
only reason my 3 older brothers know it is because they were born in the Philippines.
Yeah. So your little. I mean, do you and your little sister commiserate over that? You know?
No.
Does she get it all the time too?
Sure, I don't know. But she doesn't she's also not she doesn't have the following that I do.
Shut up. The
Oh wait, you
following.
mean
So
like
there's not,
random?
like-
you'll get like a comment, like
Yeah,
that
you
you don't know
comment on it.
Tagalog.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
on the internet?
Yeah.
Oh okay. I only get that from like other Filipinos, like in person, that they.
I've commented that on some of Wilfred's videos.
Yeah.
It's really just you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, how come you don't understand
This
Tagalog?
guy don't know
Yeah.
Tagalog.
It's always an egg, just like
Yeah, the anonymous. Hey everybody, what's up
funny.
with this guy not knowing
Yeah.
Tagalog?
You're just starting shit.
Detroit 1986
Yeah.
commented.
Yeah, but
Have Garri teach you.
Let's go Lions commented.
Garri, teach him Tagalog.
I don't even know Tagalog. We're
Tagalog's
suppo-
not even the language his people.
Teach him Cebuano.
No.
No, he refuses.
just like my father.
Why are you keeping that secret?
Well, to be honest, I don't know it that
Gary
well.
is
so how
such
can-
a father figure.
You really
Such a Filipino. Won't apologize. Won't teach
Yeah.
me anything.
I'll
messed
give you
up,
a
Garri.
Big kiss at the end of this this episode.
What's some Cebuano you do know?
Mayong gabi. That means good evening.
Mayong gabi?
Mayong gabi.
Mayong
And I couldn't
gabi.
even spell it, to be honest with you. I just know how to say it.
You can spell it's MYUN.
I'm gonna guess it's
G-A-
MAAYONG. Gabi is gonna be GABII.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah,
Smarter than
So-
you look.
yeah. But that's
Yeah,
just
you
like
do
random.
look not as smart as you are.
What?
Yeah, and that's saying a lot about how dumb you look.
You look
No.
like an altar boy.
Dang.
Damn,
You
roasted.
look like roast. Two roasts.
We're gonna
Yeah,
roast each
go
other
ahead.
on not being
Go.
Filipino.
Yeah.
No,
You roasted me.
I got
Garri
you.
looks like a hitman with that zipper all the way up his neck.
Oh,
No, he looks like a fat Russell Peters or Russell. What's his name? What's the name of the guy that we were talking about? Russell
Wilson?
Brand.
Oh, yeah,
last
Russell,
week
Oh,
I was like a
yeah.
fan. Russell Brand.
He's got Russell Brand style.
Yeah,
I
Floppy
had that
beanie.
moment in my life.
You still do, Gary.
Yeah, you're still kind of rocking it.
What with the beanie? Yeah, but
Yeah, didn't you last week? You were talking about how you wore skinny jeans, and you're like, "Oh,
yeah.
it felt so good." And
It did.
Yeah.
it felt
Those
good to be
jeans
free
are
and
so
myself
good.
again.
Yeah, what are you wearing such skinny jeans for with no butt?
Because I was so chubby for most of my life. I had to wear chubby clothes, husky clothes. Were you husky as a kid?
Me?
Yeah,
No, I was hot. I was a hot young thing.
you were high.
You weren't husky?
No, I was actually very skinny.
Oh, were you?
Yeah,
It's me too.
super underweight, malnourished.
Same.
Yeah,
No,
Gary, overnourished.
overnourished.
cleally.
I ate everything.
Still
Super
overnourished.
overnourished.
Yeah.
Wait, was
Go-
everybody?
oh, Gary, let me ask you this. You sent us a
Oh.
picture, right, of you as a...
It was the year, okay? That's what I scratched out. Is that what you want to know?
Yeah, so Gary sends us a picture of him. You know what? If I hope I remember to edit this in. I will edit just the photo.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
And
Look
then
at sweet Gary.
and then it's of you in the first grade,
Yeah.
and it has the name of the school, the city of the school, even the name of the principal and your teacher, and then he scratches out a year for me and Jeff.
Yeah, why'd you-
Because he didn't want to dox the year,
You thought we were gonna make fun of how old you are?
Yeah.
because this was before we were born.
It was way before you guys were born.
Was it? We weren't alive.
You guys weren't alive yet. I don't think so.
What year is it?
85 probably, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't way before we were born.
Yeah, I was
Oh.
born the next year.
We were born in 86.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I did the math on that wrong.
Wow. I wasn't even a glimmer in an eye. And look at Garri.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We weren't even come yet.
Yeah. And Gary's out here experiencing life.
Yeah.
Being in the first grade.
First, 1985, only Filipino kid in the school.
Actually, no. There was in that picture. There's another
Fattest
Filipino.
kid in the school. How about that?
There was another Filipino kid?
There was another Filipino kid.
Were you two friends?
Kind of. Well, I don't really consider him a friend. Not even then. But
Really?
we did a lot of
Were
stuff
you
together.
competitive?
No.
Why weren't you friends?
I don't. We didn't hang out. Like there was another kid in that class who lived across the street, and we always were, hanging out after school, playing around the neighborhood. And he also lived in the same subdivision as me.
Wow, you
You
put
didn't
a
mess
lot
with
of
him?
effort into not
Not
hanging out with him.
really. Like I didn't make an effort. Yeah.
Do you think
That's
it was
beautiful, though.
We went to the same
but I
piano
wonder
teacher.
do you think it's competitive? Do you think you're
No,
like there's like this not so conscious competitive nature because you were the only Filipinos in the school?
I get what you're saying, but we just didn't get along. We
Gary's
didn't.
didn't like him.
Yeah, we just didn't have anything necessarily in common. Like he was very.
Other than the fact that you were both outsiders in your school,
Yeah, and I just hung out with other.
and you both
kids.
have the same exact culture.
Well, he was
to
half
fall back
Filipino. His dad.
Oh, okay. If you had started here, then I would have.
Oh, yeah,
All right. All right, different
Yeah.
story. Okay,
And
not
yeah.
a Filipino.
And but we did like stuff like we had the same piano teacher. We went to the same elementary school. We ended up going to the same high school.
Didn't click, though.
Didn't click. Yeah.
You clicked with your white friends?
Yeah.
You can tell. Come on,
Wow.
Gary's a fucking sub.
Dude, we played all the other kids.
He went over to move to New York, and he's like, "Please let me run the show, do all the work for your show.
Zero work for this show.
I'll do all the work for your Sunday show that no one goes to."
Gary walked up to a group of white kids and exposed his bare butt.
Yeah,
I have no butts.
slap it,
Slap it.
Spank
slap
me.
it, sir.
Yeah.
Who did he hang out with? Another group of whites?
A
rival group?
But by the time in high school, we were doing such separate things. Like he was involved in, I think like more of the theater stuff. He was a theater kid.
Oh, he's a theater kid, and Gary's
Yeah.
a sports bro.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
And
And you were giving him noogies and calling him
Look
gay.
at that.
yeah, no, that was come on. I wouldn't do that.
Gary's bro
Gary-
trumps.
My class, my other friends would do that.
Okay, Gary, you would never have called someone gay in high school.
Not him, but I guess you're right. Yeah, I did call some guys gay.
Gary.
Gary, you homophobe?
Yeah,
Jesus
look at
Christ.
that. Bullying transcending race. That's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing right there.
Yeah. And
Your
so
dad-
I
your dad
bullied a
picks
couple
him up.
kids.
Were you calling that other Filipino boy gay, Gary? I love you. Proud of you.
Yeah. Let me kiss you after
So-
this podcast.
Yeah, look at that. You hang out with those white bros.
There were a lot of white guys. Yeah.
Wow.
But there was, I totally didn't. Yeah.
You know what's funny is I probably would have been hanging out with that theater kid.
I know. You would have been that theater kid.
Yeah. You guys would have.
Let me learn your ways.
Let me learn. We got to stay away from that Gary fella.
He's mean.
He keeps on giving me wedgies.
Yeah. Man,
He's 48 and in 12th grade.
yeah. If it was at your high school.
And then everybody else was all a bunch of whiteys, huh?
yeah. Oh, there was no. This was just at the beginning of, I think, like Chaldean people starting to.
Oh, you were there? You were there for the
Yeah, I feel like that. Like,
This is
I had a
interesting
couple
to me.
Chaldean classmates, and I just feel like ever since then, like that.
You saw it start.
demographic. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. What was
Yeah.
that like?
It was interesting because it wasn't including school. Like
Chaldeans.
having Chaldeans.
Yeah, so actually, I do feel like this is where we need to pause and explain to our audience.
They're Christian Iraqis.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. And then and there's a giant demographic of them in Detroit.
Into
now.
the Detroit area.
They all came over to the Detroit area because Bush, right? Bush had like the refugees from the
Yeah.
first Iraq War.
Yes,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Came
that was it.
over, from and then they settled in Detroit.
And yeah, even some of them it was earlier than that because like their grandmothers. It was crazy. Like we were talking, it was like, your grandmother drives? Like my grandmother doesn't even, like she can ride a bike. She don't know how to, turn on the car.
Who their grandmothers
Were
can't
there
drive.
old enough. Yeah, they were.
They cannot drive.
They can drive. Their grandmothers could drive. And it was just like, we were like immigrant kids, like discussing like,
Your grandma.
my grandma could not drive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so, but theirs could. I was like, how long has your grandmother been in this
See,
country?
in the North Philippines, we don't oppress our women like that. We let our women drive.
Well, that's why I like Garri's land.
Yeah.
That's why I'm
And
going to the
so-
Cebuano territory.
And then my dad worked for the Michigan Liquor Control Commission and,
Oh, and Chaldean Loan liquor shops.
yeah, all the party stores.
Yeah.
And so, like, I got that experience as
So
well.
what was it like pre-Chaldean? Would you say? Would you say better?
Nice try.
What are you talking about?
That's when I feel like
it was just white. It was just white and black.
just white and black.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I feel like the immigrant population
White and
probably,
black, and then one spot of brown.
Yeah,
Yeah. Then Garri in the middle.
Just a
Yeah.
little streak of brown.
Then the Chaldeans came over. You saw them all come over.
yeah.
So that was like what, the early 80s?
The early '80s.
Yeah.
is when that demographic started growing.
Because
Or
when
late
I was
80s.
growing up, I was always just like was like, yeah, Chaldean guys.
Yeah.
Like I just knew they were
Yeah.
just here all the time.
Right, they were just already a part of.
Yeah. They're already in the fabric of. And then now when I leave Michigan and talk, everyone's like, what's a Chaldean guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's such a Michigan thing.
He said that on Stavros' podcast,
Oh.
and none of us knew what he was talking about.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
nobody else knows what they don't have that experience. But with us, it's like you go any most party stores is always a Chaldean owner.
Yeah, party stores are the Midwest version, or really the Detroit version of a bodega.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
It's, just party stores.
What?
And
What?
Yeah, you know how like there's a, store like a bodega like every other corner. There's always like a party store that has
What
kind
do
of
they
like the
sell
same.
at party stores?
it's
the
just
same
like a
thing.
bodega.
Yeah,
Oh, just liquor and snacks?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
Party
Yeah.
store.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that that's what. Okay, I'm caught up. Go ahead.
Okay.
And then that's just populations in. We had Chaldean comedians. Merv the Perv.
Yeah, Merv the Perv.
Remember Merv the Perv?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah.
Is that
Oh.
what inspired you
No, no.
to be a
he-
perv?
That's what he would go by though. He'd go by Merv the Perv.
Yeah. Yeah.
And his last name was actually Jihad, wasn't it?
Yeah. He started going by Marvin Jihad like toward the end of it.
Yeah, he switched it. He
Yeah.
switched it over to
I
Jihad.
think, like, when he had a son.
That was racier than Merv the Perv.
Well, he went Merv the Perv originally, and then after a while, he's like, I'm just going to go by my own name because he was doing jokes about what his actual name is.
Yeah.
And then he just started going by Marvin Jihad.
Okay.
Yeah. And so
Was he doing comedy when you guys were doing comedy?
Yeah, he started around the same time I did.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought this was a guy that like you grew up on.
Oh no, like
No.
like an
Like
established comedian.
Like
yeah.
in a Detroit famous.
Yeah.
We all know Merv the Perv.
That does sound like someone who
we
would
all
be
go
famous.
down to the Fox Theater and catch
Yeah.
Merv.
And he's doing like radio all the time or whatever. You
No,
know?
he started with us. He would be at the
Yeah.
open mics with us and stuff.
Yeah.
He liked my ass.
Yeah, he was pretty friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, and then I don't know. I didn't see him for years, and then he popped up. I think like the last time I was home, he was like at some mic, and I was just like, "What are you doing here?" He's like, "Oh, I thought I'd do stand up." I was like,
He was at a mic.
Yeah,
He's still hitting them.
yeah. I think he hadn't done it in years, and it just happened to be there. And I
Hell
was like,
yeah.
I'm not doing anything on
Was
a
he
Monday
good?
night.
Huh?
Was he funny?
He was an open micer.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
He was like he's an open micer like the rest of us, and then stopped doing it, and now he's back at an open mic.
yeah.
You never stopped, and you and him are still in the same place.
Wilfred. yeah.
Funny
Garri
he
kept
is.
going, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Merv.
This guy lived a whole different life. And he's like, you know what? Let me come back. Garri, you're still here? That should be more shocking to him than you.
We're just hanging out.
Garri, what the fuck? You haven't left?
Yeah. He looks at the
Ugh.
lineup. I'm after Garri.
Ugh. Whatever.
Oh man, brutal.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Well-
Gare Bear.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, Gary.
We'll take you to a
Whatever.
party store. Get that party store going.
You have any closing comments, Gary?
What do we want to do? The
Do you want to do an advice?
yeah.
Let's do an advice.
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go. My family loves my ex and keeps inviting her to family get-togethers.
Oh, that's a weird one.
Okay,
yeah.
This one feels meatier than the
Yeah.
bathroom thing Gary took us through last time.
Yeah. Have you ever run into that situation where your like parents like the ex? My mom liked my first serious
No,
girlfriend
not
a lot, where
no.
she'd still like comment on her stuff on Facebook
my parents.
and be like, "Mom, leave her alone."
My parents
Yeah.
took my side.
Yeah.
Like that's the first time I've ever seen my dad like back me up.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah. He like pulled me aside at Christmas and had like a this is the first time I like he was like a father.
Oh yeah.
Like-
What happened?
He cuz my ex and I we were living together, you know, we like and she broke up with me like we broke up we decided it was mostly her, but like in the end it became me being like, "Okay, fine, let's break up."
Mm-hmm.
And she it was right before Christmas, and then like my dad got drunk enough to pull me aside.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds right.
And
That sounds
give me-
There you
attractive.
go. When a
Give me
dad
like
gets
a,
drunk
you
enough to
know-
be honest with you.
Yeah. But anyways,
What'd he say? Do you remember?
he was saying that
Remember, it's 2 in the pink, 1 in the skunk. I love you, son.
yeah, and then kissed me on the forehead.
Go out there.
Yeah.
Make daddy proud. All right. All right. My family adored her, and it was assumed that we would be getting married soon. About a year ago, she broke up with me out of nowhere, saying that I was not enough of a man for her. Brutal, I know.
Oh, that stinks.
Yeah, after months of therapy, I started dating somebody new. Now, during my therapy months, my family had already invited her to certain events. My family asked me if she could still come, and because I still wanted her back, I said yes. As soon as I
Yikes.
started to date someone new and my ex had attended her last invited event, I thought that was the end of it.
Wait, he started dating someone new.
As soon as I started to date someone new and my ex had attended her last invited event,
Okay.
I thought that was the end of it.
Okay.
Today, I found out my family invited my ex to Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Whoa.
I thought it was a joke, but no, they love having her around. I put a stern warning that if she was invited, I would not be attending. I restated what my therapist told me, saying this was unhealthy for me and was violating my boundaries. My family does not care. They love her. She doesn't have much family.
rules.
And they want her included. My current girlfriend is obviously furious too. Every family member, including my mom and grandmother, are saying I need to treat it as if she were a friend and grow up. I don't know what to do. Any advice?
I think I say stand your ground.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
That is hilarious. And
It's like, we don't care. She's cool.
Yeah.
You suck.
Dude, you got to pick a side, man.
but what I wonder is like, is the energy still like fun and nice? It must be
Yeah.
even after they broke up, which is very strange.
Yeah. I don't think maybe his family doesn't like him.
Well, I wonder what the family is. Does it say what the whole family is?
No.
Is he an only child? Maybe the parents don't have a daughter?
Does it- hold on.
There's an edit. It says, thanks to all advice.
I'm gonna man up and tell them me and my girlfriend won't be attending.
These
Okay.
comments.
Yeah. But yeah, it doesn't seem like it.
Yeah.
They do. That seems Asian to me.
Really?
That strikes me as Asian. No, maybe no. Actually,
No.
it doesn't.
No, it's got a touch.
What
It's got a white trash touch to it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some like she's like a fun hang.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
She gets after it. She's awesome.
Yeah. She drinks beer.
Yeah, shut up. Quit being a weenie. You know.
She likes to shotgun beers with your uncle.
Yeah.
Kind of vibe like
She's
that.
got no family. Nut taps him. Quit being gay.
And they're all like, and she's single now.
Yeah. It's got a bit of. It's got some trash to it.
Her uncle sitting on her, or your. Yeah.
What did everybody
Other-
say? They all just say, don't go.
Just don't go. Sounds like
Yeah.
stand your ground's the answer.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta stand your ground. Don't go.
Go to your new girlfriend's family. If they don't respect your boundaries.
Oh yeah, go to her family.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, do that. Yeah, I would have. My mom would be like, "Happy birthday, Laura." I'm like, "Mom, we broke up 2 years ago. Leave her alone."
Yeah.
I loved my ex's parents, and I wish I still texted her mom. 'Cause
Yeah.
her mom was so cool and fun.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can run. Yeah, there's cool parents.
Yeah.
I've dated some girls that are like, oh, that's cool. The parents were cool.
But yeah, we went our separate ways. I left the family. She gets all of her life, and I'm never gonna go back there.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, you could. It's the whole thing's gone. It's all
Yeah.
gone.
Is she from the same area that you,
Her
your
parents, her whole family moved to Seattle, so they're all in Seattle now.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'm not in contact. I still have their numbers in my phone, but I'm not in contact with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you miss her?
Think about her every day.
Teresa's in there cooking for you.
Teresa goes to sleep before me, and then I hold my picture of my ex's face in front of hers.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And I kiss my phone.
Oh, wow. I love that.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Anyways, Gary,
Alright.
I thought this one was good. I think the last one we might have to trash though.
Oh, for real?
Maybe.
That one was fun too.
I mean, maybe I'll just clip up that end part, but
Okay.
I might trash it.
Okay.